Hello everyone, I just thought I'd do a quick vlog update. We've just about recovered from a very windy weekend, but a very fantastic weekend at Pagan Travel Gathering in Warwickshire. That was really good fun, but knackering. So I just want to share with you a really fun experience last night. So I went to bed and passed out, and I've got a vague, vivid memory dream of being asleep but under the tent, in the tent and under a gazebo. And then Ange came in, so I'm actually in the bedroom asleep, but my dream's going. And then Ange came in, and then I suddenly had to start coughing, and I smelt this disgusting stench. And I was like, as one of the cats shat in the bedroom, because I was like completely half asleep and everything, and she's proper heaving, and I'm like half asleep, like not really gathering. Anyway, like 4 o'clock this morning, I had to get up to go to the toilet and, have Patty sat in the bathroom sink, purring her head off, and it started to come back to me again. Was that a dream or was that real? And apparently it was real. So I actually was in the bedroom, not under a tent canopy, and apparently when Ange came to bed, I did a big trump, and this is what you get for feeding me Spanish chicken and chorizo and vegetables. I was completely asleep when this happened, so apparently I gasped the whole bedroom out. Oh, it was horrific, and my memory now of how bad that was horrific. Horrific. So I'm not apologising, Ange. You shouldn't feed me those things. But yeah, I was like giggling away about this morning now about that. Really funny. So news-wise, whilst having kind of a lot of support with my dad around my mum's passing, and I'm having more days, good days than bad. I had quite a bad upsetting day yesterday, and a bit of a cry. I had a dream that my mum hugged me. She had a pink nightie on that she used to wear, and that really upset my dad. Was quite upset yesterday. So just as you think everything's all right, you can distract yourself. No, it kind of comes back with a vengeance. Yeah, I had a good cry, and then I choked to death on my corn mini eggs while I was heaving and breathing. But yeah, that's that really. But the next latest news is we are moving house, and God, stress. I've moved house, I'm a bit like a gypsy. I've moved house that many times in my life. We've been at the house in Colic for about 10 years, I think, something like that. So it's been long overdue. Unfortunately, the pandemic put kind of the kibosh on moving during that, because we probably would have moved, had somewhere suitable come up before the pandemic, or during that time. But this is what happened. So an opportunity has come up for a bigger house, which is going to be better suited to our life, business, my travel to work, bigger garden. I can have a bigger music and art room. Ange can have all her business stuff and be able to do more in it. So ticks all the boxes, and it's a good price as well. So it's probably going to be the last house we're living in Nottingham. That's the plan. So we've got a month now, I've given notice on my brother's house, so he's going to get all that sorted. So now the stress is dejunking the hoarding that we have both done, and I've had a bitch of it already this morning. I think we're in this emotional transition between losing the love for the house that was our home. Wherever you lay your hat is your home and your energies. So we've kind of transitioned out of that into the love for the new place, and it, to me, it keeps popping in my head as healing house. That's the words that keep coming to me. So I think it's going to be a very healing place. It's going to be purpose built for healing and doing the things that we truly love, and have that space to achieve that, which is great. So excited, but feel extremely stressed at even though I've been doing some packing here and there, this hoarding and the junk that we've got to get rid of, and the things that no longer serve us that we've got to get rid of, is just horrific. But I think once we've got some boxes, more boxes, in this weekend, we're going to really be packing some more shit, and some of it is shit. We've got to be ruthless of, do you really want it? Is it going to a charity shop? Is it going to be given to someone, or is it going to go to the tip? You get to our ages and it's very much, I don't need anything else. I just want experiences. I want a holiday. Yes, I mean, our ultimate thing is to buy land and live on that, a very simple life. So de-junking this time is going to prep us for next time. And if we're going to live in a big caravan for a bit on a field, then that's fine by me. That's the dream. I think I'll be my most happiest as long as we've got a wood burner and running water, because I like to shower. I love to keep clean. I can't be dirty, I can't be filthy, I hate it. I hate being minging, like, even when we're camping, I'm like, no, after a shower every day. I can't stand it, don't care, I've got to do it. But yeah, so you'll see some vlogs on adventures with Clange if you want to watch some of our adventures with the Pagan Travel Gathering. I had a really good time playing music as well. That was fantastic because I got an opportunity to play in front of new people and do some singing I've not done for a while, and so that was enjoyable, and we met some lovely people, you know. The loveliness of spiritual people and pagan people, it's, you know, like with any group of people you get dickheads everywhere, but the love of the people that we encountered, I mean, I'm quite antisocial. Once I've done enough people and I have to go and disappear and get out of the way, but there was such, you know, Ange and little Ange are the people, but it was just lovely to hang out, and yeah, I loved it. It was good. Looking back, it's just too windy, but that's not anyone's fault. We've got lessons learned for next year, but we've got things planned to make that better. But yeah, so we had a bit of a COVID-induced incident with two of the band members. So we couldn't play a stinking meter gig the other night. Sometimes, I mean, I was exhausted anyway. We were going to go on at 10:30, but you just suck it up. That's what you do in musician life. But yeah, unfortunately, the COVID juice wasn't stinking Rita, it was stinking Rona. I did crack myself up about that yesterday. But yeah, it is what it is. It's one of them things, and we're hoping we've got some festivals coming up that we're all going to be well and able to do those shortly, because I can't wait to get live again with Stinking Meter. We've done lots of rehearsing and jamming. We're road ready, we're gig ready really. But unfortunately, circumstances, I think the support band as well had coronavirus, so it was just a shit show. But better safe than spreading it with people that are vulnerable. You know, we've got to be sensible about these things, whether you believe in it or not. Got to be sensible. So, yeah, lots of things for this next month. It's going to be spent packing, and then hopefully we can start to chill in August and look forward to a little holiday away in September, hopefully. Get the cat, my biggest thing is getting the cat settled, because I know Rambo is going to diarrhea in the cat carrier. He'll be the last to move. He will diarrhea in the cat carrier. I mean, luckily our cat's vets is literally at the end of our road, our new road, so God knows, I'm going to have to get the hose pipe ready. But yeah, all adventure, I'm going to try and document some of it. I don't know if Angie's going to be happy with me documenting all the arguments. You lot will laugh about it. She won't find it funny. And you'll see sides of me that you don't want to see, really. The true Claude that's dead mardy and dead angry. Hard man's up to it. Never professed to be perfect. But yeah, that's where we're at with things, and yeah, lots of changes this year, and things needed to change. We were both ready for it, and we've got a really good announcement, which certain people have been told for next year. Certain people have been invited, so we've got something good coming up next year, and we'll make that public whenever. But yeah, we're really cracking on with stuff. Sometimes things in life happen, and changes happen because of those things. But my main thing is, as well, is getting away from the people that drain you, that do your head in. They really, you know, I can't cope with it. I cannot cope with people like that. You know, I can't be in the company of them. So I will distance myself further from people that do my head in. And I'm sure that I do other people's heading, but I'm quite hermity, so that shouldn't be in your face anyway. But yeah, get away from the bad uns, because they're just too much, the ones that won't help themselves. Anyway, yeah, I've had some really good conversations with people as well about loss. You think your life's bad? There's people that go through far, far worse with things and loss. It's terrible. An illness. Count your chickens and count your lucky blessings every day. That's all I can say, because God, it's an awful thing out there. It goes off with some people, but there's also some amazing things that happen for people. But I'll be focusing on a lot of the energies and the positive work and law of attraction once I get all my altars and stuff set up when we move, and really focusing even more on my art and music. Obviously I'm kind of back at work now, and it's out of the frying pan into the fire, but it's busy in my mind. I hope in some way I'm doing a bit of good to help some people and help people in the NHS and our patients. So would all like to, you know, if I never had to go to work again, I wouldn't. But I've got to earn a crust, and unfortunately, I'm not one of these to go on benefits just because, you know, benefits are there for people that can't work, literally can't work, not for people that can't be asked to not work. So, you know, there's all that shit. I've also booked a doctor's appointment because my knee, unfortunately, is fucked. So I've got a different appointment because it's not like a new injury. I've got an ongoing issue with my knees. I know it's weight as well. There's weight problems, but they're buggered anyway. When they're buggered, you can't exercise because it's in catch-22 really. So there's got to be more work done by me for losing weight, but I've got to go and see some professionals now and see what I can have done, whether it's injections or maybe surgery. I don't know what's going to happen with my knee at the moment, but I'm really struggling. But we'll hopefully get that resolved. Angie's proud of me for going to phone the doctors eventually about it. So, and I was talking about my dad. We've got kind of shit knees in our family. My dad suffered with his knees since he was young, and I've suffered with my knees since I was young. Even when I was thin, I've had knee problems. So I've just done jobs where I've been on my feet all the time, and that just wear and tear's crap, you know. But we'll get things sorted, do what I do. It's not a poor me little violin playing thing, you know. I put things in my mouth that make me big. I eat too much, too many good things. So, but yeah, I'm going to get looked at properly, and I don't want to go down the painkiller route unless I have to. Like, I don't want to go down prescribed painkillers because that just leads into a whole new domain of stuff I don't want to go down. But we'll see what topically I can do and what we can do with the actual injury or whatever's going on. So that is where we're at. I'm going to crack on now. Taking Daddy for dinner later, hopefully. And yeah, and that's where we're at. Right, I'll catch you soon. And I've still not had COVID. How lucky am I, eh?